with a League of Legends commentary. It'll be my first League of Legends commentary, and actually my first commentary ever. So let me know how I do. I'm playing Shaco, as you can see. This is going to be the entire commentary. I kind of feel that he's back, and for me, he never went away, but he's been pretty weak out of the jungle. He had a lot of bugs, and in the last patch, they buffed him, I feel, and a couple patches before that, they fixed a lot of his bugs. So they've been working hard to get him back. He is so fun. He's probably my favorite champion, which kind of sucked for Season 1 because I had like half my ranked games or something played with Shaco at one point, and it was like a 30% win rate, and everybody else was so good. And then it just evened me out, and I basically just stayed in one place, so it kind of sucked. Now I feel he's more viable. I've kind of stopped playing ranked because I just like to have a good time, and I don't know, get a lot less rage in non-ranked. You're able to do a lot more, I feel, in non-ranked. You're able to play a larger variety of champions and not just try to do what you think is necessary for the team. People end up being not so good. Anyway, that's enough about that. My route here, as you can see, I start on red. This is kind of just like a retooling of Reginald's. I believe it was Reginald who did it first, maybe not. But I'll go ahead and throw his name out there and tell me if I'm right or wrong. The fast level 3, you smite Big Wraith and do red and then golems. You notice I started with 4 boxes on red, and then I went and put 1 up here, so I'm going to throw a second one down. It would have been nice to have all that damage concentrated on 1 golem, because 1 would be dead by now, but just it helps you not take as much damage. Anyway, you do red, Big Wraith, and golems, and you're level 3, and if you go gank a duo lane like I'm about to do, you're level 3 and they're level 1, and they really don't stand a chance, in my opinion. Coming up the river is a normal path, but I get pretty close here before I deceive. You keep in mind the vision that their creeps give you. Gangplank had no idea you saw there, and I was able to hit him with all my bursts from behind for the 20% increased damage. Shaco's passive. And so it was a successful gank. Here, I take a path that you may not be familiar with. If you deceive into the rock right there, it teleports you on the other side, so you can actually deceive pretty far, and then Poppy gets the stun into the wall. I leave up my 2 shiv here to kind of synergize with my slow with red and finish him off. This is all in the same game. I'll be playing several games here. Here I help top out. I mean, it was a pretty easy gank on Gangplank. I saw him use his remove Scurvy right before that clip started, so I knew he couldn't. Here is something that, it's 12 minutes into the game. Most people in a normal game are low ELO. They're really not even thinking about Dragon. And with Shaco, I went back, I bought Wriggles, and 1 sight ward. And so basically all I had to do is buy that 1 sight ward. I used my Wriggles up above me, and then a box down, I guess, towards the southeast, you see there. And I've got complete vision. I can do Dragon 100% safe and escape if I need to. Tarek decided that, I guess that box looked at him wrong, and so he walked up to it and started hitting it. Didn't turn out very well. Here, I'm constantly putting pressure on top lane because I ganked successfully up there initially. But Olaf has been mid, and his true damage is just ridiculous. I guess that's part of the new meta, is what you'd call it. Anyway, you see here I take my clone out, and you got to make it look real. You can't just right-click your clone onto an Olaf and let him, and dive the tower immediately. Right here, I made him believe that was me, and he wastes everything on my clone. Turns out Eve was sitting there. I exhaust her in time to not die. Go down to 4 health. Straight into another clip here. It's not really about the damage I deal or anything. I thought that fight was going to go differently, and anyway, it's just these. This is just to show the escaping power of Shaco. You can juke very easily. Gangplank kind of sniffed me out there, but that creep got in the way. Luckily, my teammate Sporty Goose, who I actually queued with, is playing Poppy. Is going to ace here. Here's a second game that I'm going to show. And here's a slightly different path. Even if the creep could normally see you as a jungler, with Shaco you can deceive into that bush. If anybody was in that bush, I could have opened on them. They weren't, obviously. I'm going to let my deceive come back up here. And really, this is just me kind of synergizing with this Renekton just being a boss. He knows I'm there. And we killed both of them, basically. He got a really good Q there, really good stun. And I feel, and you tell me what you think about this, that especially with somebody with the initiate power of Shaco, you know, down there on bottom, that you really give people just confidence that they need. That Kate and that Renekton probably could have got a kill by themselves, but me coming up the lane there really made them want to try. You know, and it gives them an advantage that can last all game, honestly. Here, this turns into a counter gank. I'm not even sure they know that Renekton and I are both here. I was initially going to get on Kate, but I saw Shaco just run into... That was a good dodge there. You saw he dodged the tower shot. Here, Talon goes all out. Flash ults. We exhaust each other. My deceive should get me the kill. I guess I should have get deceived right on top of him. I figured he would have run that way. Caitlyn's gonna chase me. Though I've got my deceive back up now. I've got a box in that bush. Honestly, I think if she walked in, she would have died, so it was a good call not to chase there. This is the second game I'm doing Dragon. This is a couple minutes later, but I don't know why I don't have a sight ward on this one. I kill his box, I put down my own. I've got the, you know, triangle of vision there. It's really easy to do in Shaco, and you can see how fast you kill Dragon with you and your clone both having wriggles. It's totally safe there. If anybody came to stop me and I was in danger, I could have just deceived out the back so easily. Here, Talon gets out of position. I throw my burst on him. And then Shyvana joins me, and they're out of position right now, and they don't know it. They don't even see us until it's too late. They threw a bunch of damage on Renekton. I guess, yeah, Gragas does get him here. Gragas had actually been tough for me all game, but then you just hit a certain point. And then, you know, you get Banshees. Here you'll see, I just go straight up into this tower and kill it. Which is one reason I like, you can see my build there. I like Trinity, Banshees, Atmas. It's probably not efficient use of Atmas, but I mean the crit and the extra attack damage are nice. The armor really helps, I feel. Viger blows everything he has. Ult, I'm pretty sure that was Deathfire's Grasp, everything into my clone.